problems that you have with Last Jedi being too samey is shit that is from Force Awakens. It's not your beef with Last Jedi, and what Last Jedi was doing the new stuff.
I do think the context is there, because that's like saying, that's like the people who put together the clips of Zack Snyder's movies with the new Superman trailer going, look how James Gunn
it is the entirety of the movie. What happens in The Last Jedi? What happens?
Okay, I haven't seen it
He's
in a
a
while,
casual Star Wars fan. You're putting him
But I mean, like, you
gun.
brought up Snow comparing him to who? Who did you just...
The Emperor.
Okay, but wasn't it crazy that you think Snoke is supposed to be this big threat, and the way Kylo takes him out? And I thought that's so submersive and smart. And it's like, it was never about that. It was never about that.
It's about Kylo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's about Darth Vader killing the Emperor. It's the same exact scene. What happens before that? Where does Rey go? Where does Rey go? What is Rey doing?
She does go on her own, but also...
No, what does Rey go? Where does she go? Who does she look for?
Luke?
To do what?
To train?
What does Luke do in Empire Strikes Back? He goes to look for Yoda to get trained.
Yes.
Because Yoda fricked off by himself. Luke left to go by himself on a desert island in a desert planet.
Did Luke willingly want to train her, or did it take some conviction?
Oh, no, he didn't. Yoda didn't want to train Luke.
Yeah, but
Luke didn't want to train Rey.
Luke never wanted to train Rey, and then he's forced to. He doesn't want to do it, and then Yoda teaches him a very valuable lesson. There's no Obi-Wan character that comes and teaches Yoda a lesson, and then Yoda...
Are you listening to yourself? The whole framework of the movie is the exact same, and then there are scenes that are the exact same, and your argument is there's one scene that's different?
No, because you're taking out the most important context. Does Yoda come in at the end of the Empire Strikes Back and save the day? No, because that's what Luke does in Last Jedi, and you just don't like it.
I never said... When have I said I don't like Luke coming back at the end?
I've always said because it's a projection, because he's not actually there.
Yeah,
You've always criticized that scene.
I think that's stupid. It kind of took the rug out from under me, but the whole staring down the First Order is actually kind of cool. I just don't like the reveal that he's just not even there. Back it up to Invincible. Frick you.
Okay, no. Dude, I was the biggest...
Have you watched the first half of the season?
Yes! I was the biggest, dude. I was the biggest advocate for Invincible. I was like, Blake.
No, have you watched the first half of the second?
Yes. I was like, Blake, watch this show.
And you don't care about the rest?
I do care about the rest. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to watch it when all the
hype is still there.
No. No, I am not as excited to watch it because I am pissed about their decision.
Because you have to wait 3 months?
Yes!
That's baby mentality, brother.
It's not.
That's baby mentality.
It's really not. I can't be pissed at Amazon for wanting to be money-grubbing whores.
How is that? You can't whore out Amazon because
you can. You can.
Why?
Yes.
They are the biggest whore.
Don't call Amazon a whore.
I'm still going to use it all the time, but...
I haven't watched any of it. Because I haven't watched the first 4 episodes of season 2, because I really enjoyed watching season 1, all 8 episodes in a day.
That's like,
so that's what I'm doing for season 2.
That's like if the new season of The Boys comes out, I'm like, all right, intermission. I'm like, fuck. Really? Yeah. I want to keep watching.
Y'all's attention spans,
No attention spans?
I think you just need to work on it.
Oh my god, excuse me for getting mad that I'm not getting fucking content for this show that I already waited 2 years for.
Yeah, we did.
You can't wait 3 more months?
Maybe even longer.
We waited so fucking long for this second season.
You introduced the idea that Andrew Garfield is the only person that can be Spider-Man in this entire universe. That idea is anti-Spider-Man.
No, it's not.
But I've said that on the pod before. You're just wrong for that. But
why?
Because the whole thing about Spider-Man is that it can be everybody.
Says who?
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee.
The creators of Spider-Man.
Stan Lee. What did he say?
Isn't that the whole scene in Into, where it's like anybody can wear the mask? But that is
so it's just since Into, which came out after, right?
It's a comic sentiment, which you wouldn't know because you haven't read any of those.
I have read some. First of all, also that doesn't make you.
Again, it's like
the arbiter of what Stan Lee said that
you're Mr. Spider-Man.
Because he has a mask on, you can't see his face, so it could be anyone underneath the mask. That doesn't mean that no comic book ever in any universe ever can't have a storyline where it's Peter Parker's DNA. That doesn't make any sense. That's not what Stan Lee was saying. That's not what he meant. That he meant that kids looking at Spider-Man and seeing a guy with a mask, unlike Superman or Batman where you can see his skin, it could be anyone under there. That doesn't mean TASM 2 is a bad movie because it has a parent plot line about DNA. That's not what Stan Lee was saying.
No, but
I don't look at Scooby-Doo live action and Guardians 2 and Peacemaker.
Scooby-Doo live action is a very faithful is a very faithful adaptation. If anything, we should look at Scooby-Doo as such a great example. Those movies are great. You're
out of your mind.
Those movies are great.
You're out of your mind.
And you are simply looking at them like they're kids' movies. Your bias for Scooby-Doo is the same bias that I have for Stranger Things that you think I'm crazy for.
Are you out of your mind? Did you just compare Scooby-Doo to Stranger Things?
I'm sure Scooby-Doo's better. I'm sure
you're out of your mind.
I'm sure
you're out of your mind.
No, I am sure Scooby-Doo's
We're not even going to talk about how am I supposed to do a podcast with you? It is obviously a extremely over-the-top Scooby and Shaggy burping at each other,
but it's a faithful adaptation.
When do Scooby-Doo and Shaggy fart at each other? Also, hold on one second. I like Love and Thunder better than Ragnarok, and here's why.
No. You ready?
Because Love and Thunder has the same type of comedy. I said this in the last episode. I'm so sick of people being like, "Oh, Ragnarok's great," and then turning on Love and Thunder. It's the same exact comedy. If you're laughing at Ragnarok, you should laugh at Love and Thunder because Love and Thunder is better comedy-wise, and you reap what you sow. You suck Taika Waititi off so much with Ragnarok that he got to make Love and Thunder. Okay, and if you think Love and Thunder is cringe, guess what? So is Ragnarok. And it makes sense timeline-wise that Thor is like this in Love and Thunder because we've already seen him like that in Ragnarok. Otherwise, you go from Thor: The Dark World Thor, where he's still Thor and he's still regal and whatever. Then you go to Ragnarok, and you get him in Age of Ultron as well. Then you go to Ragnarok, which makes no sense because he's Star-Lord all of a sudden. And then you go back to Infinity War, which he's back to normal Thor. So it doesn't make any sense for him to change like that comedy-wise. And Love and Thunder at least a little
why
bit
not?
more.
Because everyone was already complaining about Thor. Oh, he's too. Everyone was already complaining about his character, so you got to revitalize him.
He's a Dark World defender, so that's what
Dark World's fine.
And here's the thing: Ragnarok had great serious moments as well between characters. You had those moments between Thor and Loki, between Thor and his dad.
Their
like
brotherly
there are
bond
great
that whole
moments
time.
in there.
There are serious moments
There's
along with the comedy.
And what about Thor: The Dark World?
That's the best part of that movie.
Which
You're
is
right.
great.
Okay, but also, how do you say it does not make sense for him to go back? Like his brother literally dies at the beginning of Infinity War. I would say that's a reason for him to start being a little bit more serious throughout Infinity War compared to Ragnarok.
He hadn't gone through stuff before. His mom hadn't died.
His
dad didn't die in Ragnarok.
They cut way too many scenes in Love and Thunder. They could have had a lot more balanced out serious moments and comedic moments in Love and Thunder.
Go watch Ragnarok. It's worse in that department than Love and Thunder.
So
absolutely.
No. It's at least okay. Even if you're right, at least the jokes land in Ragnarok.
They don't.
They do.
How is
they
it
do.
funny?
Why do you think everybody thought it was funny? And why do you think everybody thought Love and Thunder the jokes were shit? They were trying way too hard for you to say that the comedy is that similar.
Everything everyone says about Love and Thunder on the internet should be taken and applied directly to Ragnarok.
Wrong.
Because I feel like Ragnarok had a lot of great improvised moments too. Like it just flowed. It just flowed. Great improvisation.
Hilarious.
Improvisation.
I love Ragnarok.
God, they were trying so hard.